Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the back gets the football. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
They'll run it from the gun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
QB tries it again here on second and 10. And this one is caught.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner will be brought down. First down here for this offense. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense going on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Football comes out. It's a turnover.
That's a great... who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. We're going to pass here on second down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Trucks through the defender. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Noles have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Catch made down inside the 10. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Payne. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Takes the field now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here's the second down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They're going to run the option. Powering right past the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Look, I realize when any play call is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And now the running backs got it again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set. It's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards. Second down play coming up.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
An important third down attempt for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, so it'll be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down. Almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
You need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from just inside the 25. Can he make it? Touchdown, Knowles. He's going to score. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Goes strong into the end zone. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. It's an option look. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Set up to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing everything seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. This offense got up to a very slow start, but in the second quarter, they've been putting things together. A touchdown here would make things really interesting. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You got to be second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
On third down, he drops to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. So the blitz does not get home that time. He stands in the pocket and delivers the throw.
Yeah, good throw, but really it's all about that offensive line. The communication. You can see him pointing out the blitz and being concerned pre-snap. It worked out perfectly for them. They were able to put each offensive lineman on a defender and gave the quarterback the time he needed to make that throw.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big the sidelines for big yards.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's picked for a third time tonight.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the Knowles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good. Puts them up 5. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Then it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the TCU offense takes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got a man down the middle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Seminoles.
How about that one, Chris? The big man goes up, shows his skills to come up with that interception, and then the athletic ability to run it back for a touchdown. The big guy can move.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Payne. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The Horned Frogs offense is on the move now.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And the Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. And it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. It's a shotgun run call. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to his target. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, TCU. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it. And he's got it. He'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. The quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Linebackers maybe trying to line with some movement. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And moves the ball to the 35, another first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Seminoles look to keep this drive moving. They'll run the option. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for three? Quarterback's got it on the option. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls in the catch.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Touchdown, Florida State. A fumble return for 6.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out and gets him a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Payne. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Baker. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense that they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's caught downfield. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now. The Horned Frogs come to the line to run the hurry up. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger.